Got here as fast as I could. Where's the emergency?
The baby's crying. Again.
Okay. And what would you like me to do about that? Make it stop? The sound's getting pretty annoying. Okay, so that's a baby? Crying is kind of his whole thing.
Well, his thing is giving me a migraine.
Yeah, can't you work your magic or, whatever?
That's what you do, right?
Not exactly.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Also, diaper's full. Of course it is. Anything else I can do for you guys while I'm here? Maybe file your taxes?
Oh, no, we did that already. We're responsible.
Right. Just not with your baby. Oh, no, we're great with kids. Just, not this part. You mean the parenting part?
Exactly. Ugh. It's the crying, the feeding, the holding.
The sleeping, the waking up, the diapers.
The whining, the burping, the spitting.
So, the baby. Pretty much.
But he'll grow out of it. At least that's what happened to our other ones.
I'm sorry, your other ones? What, you thought this was our first kid? No, this one's our third.
We're pretty much pros at this point.
Uh-huh. Where exactly are your other two kids right now? Oh, they're right over... Well, they're just here somewhere. Fantastic. 2 missing kids, 1 dirty diaper.
Hey, while you're holding him, can you make sure he's eaten? I think he might be hungry.
Huh, yeah, sure. Why don't I just breastfeed him for you while I'm here?
That'd be great. You're the best.
Blink twice if you want me to call Child Protective Services. Okay, sir, you're here for abdominal pain.
I was attacked and they shoved a bottle up my butt.
What? Who attacked you?
That darn masseuse. Oh,
whoa, that is pretty high up there. Why did they attack you?
I was getting a massage and I didn't tip her, so she shoved a bottle up my butt.
Whoa, you didn't tip her?
How is that medically relevant to you right now?
Well, you should always tip your service workers.
Who gives a f***, man? Take it out.
Hold on now, let's just think about this a minute.
Are you debating leaving it in?
No, that would violate my Hippocratic oath.
Your what?
I took an oath as a doctor to do no harm to my patients, although it never explicitly said anything about bad tippers.
I'm sure it was implied.
Alright. Although, maybe I'll just leave the tip in.
I see what you did there.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
it's out.
Thank you, doctor. And you know what? I've really learned my lesson. Here.
5%? That's it? No, don't do it. Remember your oath. My son, age 8, had found my husband's set of Leatherman pliers. Oh no. He hid them in his pocket so he could play with them later. On a car ride home, he was sitting in the back seat by himself and was holding them in his lap trying to open the pliers. When I stopped at a stoplight, he accidentally pinched his scrotum through his shorts. Oh no! The poor child. Must have scared the hell out of the mother too. I mean, he must have screamed. I had some explaining to do at the ER. Luckily, he only had a bruised testicle. Yes, Mom, you will have some explaining to do. Your kid somehow got into the toolbox and pulled out a very dangerous tool and put himself in danger. We will want to know how it happened, because from our perspective, the child is in danger at home. If the child is able to get into a toolbox to potentially pick up a dangerous tool to hurt himself, who's to say he won't get into something even more dangerous, like the medicine box, and potentially take some medicine that could really hurt him, which has happened. So we will need a very good explanation. You must convince us that your child is safe at home, or we will contact our social worker and they may or may not call Child Protective Services to do a little home visit.
Right to jail. No trial, no nothing.
Luckily, he only had a bruised testicle. Nothing worse. Luckily, he didn't lose a testicle at 8 years old, so...
Hey, you! Pasty White! How about a sandwich?
Classic hallway patient asking for a sandwich in the most unpolite way possible. Very realistic.
Can this patient get a sandwich?
I already gave you a sandwich, Earl.
I ain't ate this whole week.
Sure, give him another sandwich. They're on the food cart. Just make sure it's not egg salad or he'll throw it on the floor.
Okay, good to know. Thanks.
Very realistic. Sometimes the homeless, unhoused will come into the ER for whatever minor thing that they come in for. They know that if they act right and ask the right person in the ER, they will get a sandwich. Yeah, he's not getting a second sandwich for the patient. He's eating that sandwich. Healthcare workers get hungry too. I cannot tell you how many turkey sandwiches I've eaten, how many peanut butter jelly sandwiches I've eaten, egg salad. I don't usually go for, but very realistic.
Need to talk about your numbers.
People we've saved.
Metrics.
Our door to balloon times beat federal standards.
I'm talking about Press Ganey scores. Patient satisfaction.
It is a suit. Okay, so two things mentioned here. Door to balloon time is how fast the ER can identify a heart attack and save the patient. He's worried about that, which makes sense. She's worried about Press Ganey scores, which is a way for the hospitals to track if their patients are satisfied with their care. Basically, if the Press Ganey scores are high, hospitals get more money, and that's kind of what they're worried about. The ER is like, listen, man, like we don't got time to worry about your fucking satisfaction scores, okay? Is the patient alive or not?
Our goal is 36% very satisfied with their care. Your department is at 8. Do you know how likely patients are to recommend this hospital?
This is an emergency department, not a Taco Bell.
11%.
Well, if you want people to be happier, don't make them wait for 12 hours.
There's a nursing shortage across the country.
Most of our patients are boarders who are waiting for a bed upstairs.
We don't have the beds.
That's bullshit. The beds are up there. You just don't want to hire the staff you need to care for.
Okay, yes. This is an ongoing battle with people in the ER, doctors and nurses, and everybody upstairs who's like, hey, what the hell's happening down there? Why aren't you guys doing better? And we're like, hey, what the hell's happening up there? Why aren't you guys doing better?
Like I said, there's a nursing shortage.
Well, if you paid them a living wage, they'd be lining up to work here.
Our budget can't support that.
Oh, here's a dirty little secret. The hospital saves money keeping patients down here in the pit. It's way cheaper than staffing upstairs.
This show is gonna get a lot of brownie points for the healthcare workers and the nurses. We love this. Pay your nurses.
Is anyone gonna come send me on break?
Code blue, OR, room 3, code...
What the hell is going on? Steve, help! Who is on the OR table? It's Lexi. Lexi who? Nurse Lexi. She was supposed to send me on break 20 minutes ago. Why is she unconscious? And why's your pants down? We were having sex and things got escalated. What does that mean? She asked for lube and I grabbed this jelly. You grabbed lidocaine jelly? I didn't know it had lidocaine in it when I grabbed it. You used an anesthetic as vaginal lube and anal lube. Oh my gosh. She said she wanted to try something new. Paralyzing her colon from the inside out is definitely something new. Will you just make sure she's breathing? I can't feel my pee. I'm supposed to be on break. Lexi, wake up. 26-year-old female found unresponsive after MD Kevin allegedly used lidocaine jelly during an unsanctioned sexual encounter in unused OR. Do you really have to use my name? How's your pee-pee? Still numb. Serves you right. If you hear your name, please follow me. Rice. Is there a Rice here? It's Ricky. Rick? E? Yeah, the E's capitalized. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, no, I see it now. Is there a Millie? Mlee? I think you're trying to say Emily. How is this Emily? M-L-E. Duh. Can't you spell? Guess not. Okay, lastly, is there a ADC? A DC? Oh, yep, that's me. It's Odyssey, bro. Odyssey. Of course it is. All right, everybody, follow me. If you hear your name, please follow me. Is there a Kavilin? Kavilin? Oh, actually, it's Caitlin. How is this Caitlin? It's spelled with Roman numerals. It's unique. Right. Okay. Is there a Ison? Tyson? It's Addison. Addison. I see. My mistake. You're forgiven. Lastly, do we have a Tur here? Tur? That's probably me. You're Tur? It's Lester. Of course it is. What seems to be the problem, sir? It's my lips. They keep having this horrible, painful reaction. Oh, what kind of reaction? They get really dry and bumpy. Just out of nowhere. It hurts so bad sometimes, I can't even open my mouth. Any allergies? No, that's why it's so weird.
Huh. Are you doing anything before it happens?
Yes, I've been keeping track. It happens whenever I eat fast food.
Okay.
Or potato chips, or drink soda.
So, anything with sodium.
Yeah, I guess. It also happens a lot more when it's hot out. Or when it's cold out. What's up with that?
That is weird. Does it happen any other times?
Whenever I don't drink water.
And how long without water before you notice a reaction?
Like a day and a half maybe?
You go a day and a half sometimes without drinking water?
Yeah, but get this. Anytime I finally do get some water, poof, the lip thing goes away. Like magic.
Yeah. Magic.
What do you think it is? It's not cancer, is it?
Well, if my many years as a medical professional has taught me anything, I'd say you have what we refer to as chapped lips.
What? That's it?
Yes, and you have nothing to worry about because I see it all the time. I'm gonna write you a prescription for 3 sticks of lip balm and a large bottle of water. These can be picked up literally anywhere that sells anything. Have a nice day.